Get down low, bounce, right, yes indeed. By the telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house and the less of the...
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. It's the Cowboys and the Titans. All that and more. Come.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Red, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive, and they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake. Strong. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bonner. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down. Red, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
That's complete to the rookie from Michigan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And the slot man goes in motion left. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. Bates' kick is good. And that will make it 6-0. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second down and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Wilkinson. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slam. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just one or two receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 21-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Pierce in motion left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Strong. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Strong. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Second and 11. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Strong. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bonner. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bonner. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle they go. Red. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Off play action. Bonner. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Bonner. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Bonner. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Red. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Bonner. And he will find his man on the outside. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bonner firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Red. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
At the 12-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. He gets it left side to Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. In motion left goes Jones. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. Wilkinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. It's a gain of 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Strong. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw. Strong. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Cowboys sack.
Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Off play action. Bonner. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Bonner. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Bonner.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Red.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bonner.
Short throw caught by Pitts. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake. Bonner. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Back to throw. Bonner. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Operating from the gun. Strong. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Looking to throw. Strong. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now a give right side. Wilkinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Bonner. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
From the gun on third down. Bonner.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Standing just about on his own goal line. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And the Titans first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Strong. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. From the gun on third down. Strong. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Titans punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Off play action. Bonner. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Back to throw. Bonner. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now in Arlington.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. From the gun on 3rd down. Strong. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Red. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Bonner. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. And he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. Red. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Red. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down. Red.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
They'll run on 1st down. Red. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Strong.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Red, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off play action. Bonner. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Looking to throw. Bonner. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Up the middle they go. Red.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Red. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8.
Now a give, right side. Red, and he is going to lose yardage here.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout.